Hello, Minnesota Vikings fans. I'm DeCarzo, and welcome to Viking Pulse channel, your go-to place for everything related to the team from the upper Midwest. Today, we're diving deep into one of the hottest topics of the season, the progress of J.J. McCarthy, our young quarterback carrying the hopes of an entire franchise. Will he live up to the high expectations? Let's find out together. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest news. Every interaction counts. It's quick, it's free, and it helps the channel grow so we can keep bringing you top-quality content. Let's get straight to the point. J.J. McCarthy. The kid was selected with the 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, coming out of the University of Michigan with the full package. A strong arm, football IQ, mobility, and leadership. But up to now, he's only been on the bench, 0 snaps in the regular season. However, the team's destiny shifted when Sam Darnold surprisingly decided to sign with the Seahawks on a 3-year, $100.5 million contract. That move pushed McCarthy up the depth chart. He's now the Vikings' starting QB1, even without any real NFL game experience. And let me tell you, the pressure is high. After a season where Minnesota made the playoffs with a red-hot Darnold, 14-3 in the regular season, losing the guy who led the offense was a shock. Especially with rumors swirling around Aaron Rodgers, who reportedly agreed to play here. But the Vikings chose to bet on the future and stuck with McCarthy. Now, the big question. Is J.J. ready for this role? Based on what we've seen in practice and what offensive coordinator Wes Phillips recently shared, the answer seems to be yes, but with patience. He said, "I believe J.J. is exactly where he needs to be right now. Every rep is a learning opportunity." This shows the team is confident in the process, even while recognizing there's still a long way to go. And the truth is, McCarthy has one of the best weapons in the NFL, Justin Jefferson. Not to mention Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, and Aaron Jones in the backfield, a group that can definitely lighten the load for the rookie. If he develops as expected, the Vikings could remain a force in the NFC North. But if he struggles, the pressure will mount, and fans will start questioning the decision to let Rodgers slip away. While McCarthy tries to solidify his spot as the starting QB, the Vikings are also keeping an eye on the future. And that means scouting the draft more carefully than ever. One possible target for the upcoming draft could be someone to bolster the secondary, especially after we saw some weaknesses against fast offenses in last season's playoffs. A name that has been gaining traction among analysts is Dominic Robinson, a cornerback from Texas. He impressed at the Combine with a 4.38-second 40-yard dash and excellent man-to-man coverage skills. On top of that, he had private meetings with the Vikings coaching staff during the off-season. If Minnesota decides to go this route, Robinson could be the answer at a position that's recently worn thin. His ability to keep up with speedy WRs would be crucial in a division as competitive as the NFC North. Speaking of improving the roster, another hot topic is a potential trade involving the Las Vegas Raiders, specifically for one of their top defensive stars, Max Crosby. Crosby, despite being one of the best edge rushers in the league, carries a hefty contract, and the Raiders are in full rebuild mode. Trading him would make sense for them, and Minnesota needs someone who can consistently put pressure on opposing QBs. A potential trade could involve a 2nd or 3rd round pick in exchange for Crosby. Of course, the salary cap hit would be significant, but the defensive impact would be immediate. Imagine him lining up next to Danielle Hunter? That would be a massive upgrade for our defensive line. For the Raiders, it would be a way to accelerate their rebuild, getting valuable draft picks to reload. For Minnesota, it would be a big gamble, but a justified one if the goal is to make a Super Bowl push in the coming years. So folks, what do you think about J.J. McCarthy taking over the offense? Do you believe he'll exceed expectations, or do you think the Vikings should have chased Aaron Rodgers? And what about possibly drafting Dominic Robinson? Does that make sense to you? And a trade for Max Crosby, would it be worth it financially and strategically? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback is essential to keep this channel alive and connected to the fans. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with other Vikings fans. See you next time, and remember, Skol Vikings!